To be whoever you are is no disgrace. Don't be scared if you don't fit in. Look who's in the reject bin. It's the Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Dolls like you and me. Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Made him perfectly. So if you got a bump on your nose or lumps on your toes, do not despair. Be like the Raggy Dolls and say I just don't care. 'Cause Raggy Dolls,
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls
Raggy
are
Dolls.
happy just to be Raggy Dolls, Raggy Dolls, dolls like you and me.
One day, Sad Sack saw himself in a mirror.
"Why am I in the reject bin?" he said. "I look all right to me."
"We're all rejects for different reasons," explained Dotty. "They spilt paint on me, and they stuck back to front's head on the wrong way round. Lucy's arms and legs aren't fixed properly, and Hi-Fi's wired up wrong. That's why he crackles." "They ran out of material when they were making me," said Princess. "That's why I've been finished off with hods and hens. But I agree, there's nothing wrong with Sad Sack." "Ah, not to you and me," explained Dotty. "But Sad Sack was a sample. There's only one of him. I heard Mr. Grimes say he'd cost too much to copy because he uses up too much sacking and stuffing." "With me," said Claude, "all is okay. Absolument nothing wrong."
"Why are you a reject then?" asked Sad Sack.
"Because I fell out of a hole in the packing box when they sent my friends to France," explained Claude. He went to the window and stared out, as if he could see France in the distance. Hi-Fi was listening hard to something on his headphones. He took them off and turned up the volume so that they could all hear what was being said.
Salut, bonjour. This week is French Week at Bance's Emporium. Buy French, think French, look French. Fashions, food and wine. Feel the magic of gay Paris when you shop at Bance's Emporium. Salut, bonjour. This week is French Week at...
Listen to that, crackled Hi-Fi. "What are we waiting for?" cried Dotty. "Come on, Claude, we must go to Bunce's immediately. It's just what you need to cheer you up." The Raggy Dolls took care not to be seen as they entered town. When they reached Bunce's Emporium, they slipped in unnoticed. There were French flags everywhere. In the entrance hall was a model of the Eiffel Tower, and loudspeakers were playing French music to put shoppers in the right mood. Claude began to perk up immediately. Even Sad Sack looked interested. First they went to the food department. On the counter were free samples for tasting. Slices of French bread with garlic, cubes of goat's cheese coated in pepper, and glasses of red wine. "Oh la la!" exclaimed Claude. "Excusez-moi." All eyes were on the assistant, who had started cooking something in a pan.
"What's she doing?"
asked Sad Sack. "Making crepes," whispered Dotty.
"Looks like a pancake to me."
"Silly! Crepe means pancake in French," explained Dotty. No one noticed as Claude dodged amongst the trays and boxes, collecting the free samples of delicious French food in his berry. The assistant fried the crepe on one side, then she tossed it up in the air and caught it neatly again in her pan. Suddenly, a little girl in the crowd saw Claude.
"Oh, look, Papa,"
She said,
"a French doll. Can I have him, please, please?"
"Who heck?" cried Lucy.
"Someone's got Claude." "What do you mean, he's not for sale?"
The girl was asking.
He was on the counter,
Said her father.
"Well, I don't know how he got there, sir,"
Said the assistant.
"Perhaps you'd better take him to the toy department. They'll know what he costs."
"Oh, yes, come on, Papa,"
Said the girl eagerly. It wasn't a comfortable journey, but Claude didn't mind. The girl had called her father Papa, Perhaps she was French. French children call their father Papa. Perhaps they'd buy him and take him to France. The toy department was on the 4th floor. They went up in a lift, which made Claude feel airsick. Oh la la, I suppose I must get used to it, he thought. Soon I shall be on an aeroplane to France. The toy department was having a French week too. One assistant was selling clockwork French poodles. He wound them up, and they hopped along the counter, yapping.
Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France! Oh, look,
Cried the girl.
that poodle's much nicer than this dolly. Can I have a clockwork French poodle instead, Papa? Please, please.
She dropped Claude. Claude found himself among the yapping poodles. This is an outrage, he thought. I cannot stay here. He managed to pull himself up onto the shelf above, and there sat the most beautiful doll he had ever seen. She was dressed in French national costume. Claude cheered up immediately. Bonjour, he said.
Bonjour.
Said the doll. Je suis Claude, said Claude.
Je suis Babette.
Said the doll. They were soon chattering away together in French. Babette told Claude all about Paris, where she came from. She was not for sale. She would be going back at the end of the week. Ah, la France. That is where my art is always, sighed Claude.
Then you must come with me.
Said Babette. Claude had quite forgotten about the Raggy dolls. But they hadn't forgotten about him. All afternoon they'd been searching Bunce's Emporium. They'd searched the basement, and the ground floor, and the 2nd floor, and the 3rd floor. Now it was closing time. The shoppers had left, so had the assistants. Bunce's Emporium was empty.
Claude!
Called Lucy. Claude! Crackled Hi-Fi.
It's no use. That girl's got him,
Said Sadsack. There's still the 4th floor, said Dotty. The Raggy dolls couldn't see Claude high up on the shelf in the toy department, but Claude saw them. They looked very small down there.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Goodness gracious!
Laughed Babette.
Look at those ridiculous creatures down there. They must be rejects. Did you ever see anything so funny?
The Raggy dolls were almost out of sight.
One of them has his head stuck on the back to front.
Laughed Babette.
And one of them looks like a sack of potatoes. And one of them is made of bitten. Oh, Claude, where are you going?
Excuse me, said Claude, but there's something I have forgotten. Au revoir. Bon voyage. The Raggy dolls were very surprised when they got home that night to find Claude waiting for them in the reject bin. They'd taken a long time coming home because they were very tired. But Claude had run all the way.
Oh, Claude, we thought we'd lost you forever,
cried Lucy.
Yes, ever and ever,
agreed Princess. Oh, you do not lose me so easy, said Claude. He took off his beret and showed them the goodies he'd collected at the food counter. A sugared almond, and a slice of sausage, and a piece of real French croissant.
Well done, said Dotty. We can have a midnight feast to celebrate your return.
What a good idea,
thought Sadsack.
But how did you escape from those people?
Asked Hi-Fi. Claude sighed. Ah, mes amis, or as you say, my friends, it is a long story. And I have learned one thing. When you have good friends, home can be anywhere in the world. Vive les Raggy dolls!
It's not much of a life when you're just a pretty face. Just to be whoever you are is no disgrace. Look around and you will find people of every kind, like the Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
dolls like you and me. Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
Raggy dolls,
made him perfectly. So if you're not at ease with your knobbly knees and your fingers are all fuzzed, stand on your two left feet